honorable judges, and respected audience. Om Swastiastu. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him I'm able to participate in this contest. Secondly, my dearest God, Ida Sang Yang Widi, who had brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And last but not least, I would like to thank the judges and Poltekkes Kemenkes Makassar for giving me this very special opportunity to compete in this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Deva Nimitta and I'm from Poltekkes Kemenkes Denpasar, standing here to deliver my speech. I hope you all are feeling as amazing as I am right now, because I'm here to tell you about a certain topic that has changed my whole perspective on something. In other words, I will deliver a speech about rape culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like for you to think about the most important woman in your life. Let me give you a moment to think about that. Now, globally, about 1 in 3 of women worldwide have been subjected to sexual violence in their lifetime. That could happen to the most important woman in your life. It could be your mom, your sister, your aunt, your wife, or even yourself. And this applies to male population as well, because 1 in 33 men will be raped throughout their lifetime. Rape is a growing problem in our society, and we are only accomplices to rape if we are not part of the solution. Everyone, male or female, from the youngest to the oldest, at some point during their lifetime, has to worry about the possibility of being raped. We have to come together in order to change how we view and address rape. Now, what makes someone think that raping someone is okay? Rape culture. Rape culture is a term that describes an environment where rape is pervasive, normalized, and accepted as inevitable. Rape culture does not necessarily mean that society or individual people promote sexual violence in an outward active manner. Rather, rape culture is largely perpetuated via unexamined and false beliefs. Some examples of rape culture include myths about sexual violence, victim blaming, language that trivializes rape, jokes, sexual objectification and ads, images that glamorize sexual violence, song lyrics that send confusing and harmful messages about consent, and much more. Rape culture is composed by us. It is composed by media and society. Our children grow up seeing rape culture so often that they believe they are just the norm. And if rape and rape culture all around us, then why don't we speak about it? Rape has to stop being a taboo. Our children grow up saying it, and it is important to teach them right from wrong and how to protect themselves. Because more often than not, we hear people say things like, it wasn't rape if they enjoy it. They were asking for it. It does not matter what a person is doing or even wearing. No means no. But most importantly, we also have to teach our children that they have control over their own body. We need to empower our children. For example, forcing a child to hug an adult or a relative implies to that child that adults and relatives have the right to touch them and that relatives cannot be abusers. The fact is, 44% of people are abused by someone that they know. We cannot keep bringing our children down. They need to know that if they don't feel comfortable in certain situation, then they don't have to do it. Additionally, we also have created safe spaces, not just with our children, but with everyone. The victims need to know that it is okay to speak up, because rape is not a gender issue. They should not be in the negative light. It should not be about what the victim could have done to prevent their rape, or why wasn't even rape in the first place. Now, I could go on and on about rape, and I have only addressed some of the many problems surrounding rape. But this does not matter. What matters is that we come together to change how we view and address rape, not just here, but everywhere in the world. Now, before closing this speech, I would like to quote a line from the internet. Rapists are not born rapists. Why? Because they are constructed by socio-cultural attitudes that shape their identity and motivate their violence. Talking about sexual assault is incredibly uncomfortable, but that is precisely why we must do just that. So if you are a victim of sexual assault, tell your story proudly, and if you are not, use your voice to help those who are, because I firmly believe that our story fuels our strength, that our pain does not define us. Together, we can cure our society of the sickness that plagues us, and we will be free. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. I hope we've all learned something new from it and enjoy it. Thank you very much for your attention. Om Santi 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 Om.